Y'all, what's going on? Real Chat Podcast is back. Ashley is back. Hey, y'all.
Baby, I'm back.
You back. Last week we missed you, girl. We was talking to Rebecca from the pit. We missed you, so we're so happy to have you back. TV is back. Everything's
Yeah.
back. Can we talk about real fast though? I know this is like TV, and this is gonna be a really fast podcast, y'all. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But I have to talk about the Super Bowl real fast because the Drake fans, the Aubrey Graham fans, the Jimmy Brooks fans are crashing.
Busted on the
Yeah.
beat.
Hey, they not like they are crashing out. I saw Kai, what's his name? Kai, YouTuber here. Sorry. Y'all know who I'm talking about, that very famous like black YouTuber, Kai something. I
Kai
saw,
Sanat.
yes, not thank you. I'm like probably the only person in the world that doesn't follow him. But I saw a
No,
video
I
on
don't.
YouTube where he was trying to say where in his section, because he was at the Super Bowl, wasn't loud, it wasn't vibing, which is,
He said they
not
put a
everybody's
track
version.
in,
Yeah, he
and
tried
that
to
was
say
a lie.
yeah, cheer tracking, which they did though for the guy that's at the White House because he was being booed, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, cheers, and I was like, that shit's fake. But
Yeah.
I'm like, even if they put a cheer track in to make it seem like the audience was vibing with the songs that maybe they didn't know, that does not take away from the fact that Jimmy Brooks has lost his rap battle. Like he lost, bro. He like Kendrick
Oh,
won
Jimmy.
Grammys off of this track. Kendrick has I mean that song
Record of the year off
record
of the
of the
diss
year, like
track.
that song every day. Different celebrities, Jimmy Brooks's friends was dancing to this damn song. Like he lost. Like just take the L. So I just
Just
wanted
take
to
the
talk.
L.
I just want to talk about this rule really, really quick because I just thought that was funny. Like, okay, like they had a cheer track, but they did cheer track that A minor when
A
he started
minor.
singing. Yes, and the whole
Oh,
stadium
stadium.
was
That was
singing A minor.
insane.
Yes, that was insane. Like, give me a break. Like, come on. Sometimes you just gotta take
Yeah.
the L. Just take the L.
They were like, who paid you,
Yeah.
Kai?
Right? Because wasn't he just named in the lawsuit that Drake had
Jake was naming everybody and their mama. Like, if you
right?
said one thing, like he even sued all of the like somebody did a montage of like all the people's reaction. He sued everybody all in. Okay. I was just like, that is so not what diss tracks and rap battles are about. You
No.
take the L and you keep it pushing.
You
Okay, LL Cool J and Kumo D would never. Okay,
never
Nas and Jay-Z would never.
just dap
Okay,
it up. You won, you got me. That's it. All right.
that's it. That's
That's
it, and move on.
it. Like, move
You still
on.
gonna make money. You still rich.
Right.
Like
Come on.
you
You
just
got
hurt.
no curly hair boy. Go raise your son, man. Get out of here with
Yeah.
all the lawsuits and stuff. Get on my nerves. I just want to put that out there. But
Moving back on to our
yeah,
shows.
TV is back. Really quick rapid fire podcast for y'all. So
Yes.
sorry. But okay, so Doc, she now realizes that she had a relationship with the hot doctor. And now I
Hmm.
still can't figure out if I want her with her husband or if I want her with Jake.
Well, this is easy for me
Yeah.
because you already know I want the girl with her husband. I'm still low key very upset that this lady is pregnant. She's in my way.
Oh, but that little argument they had where he was like, why'd you leave the pregnancy book out? Why we always gotta talk about this damn baby? And then she was like, why we got that fucking shrine in the house? I wanted to
Don't
move.
you talk about my shrine.
I was like, that's a real conversation. Because remember the last podcast you and I did? I was like, why is that room still to put together? And my girl said it. Thank you.
Put it in the universe.
Right? Like
Don't you talk about it.
we have to move some of this shit out because we need a nurse. They're like, the daughter left. Now we have a nursery. I'm like, y'all have the whole ass boys' room already made up. Like, all you have to do is switch the bed out for a crib.
That man will have a whole breakdown. He's about to have a whole breakdown when he had to go through the story of how he died. He cannot take
That was
getting rid of
so
that
sad.
room.
That was so sad, that breakdown. And I
Yep.
also feel like, he's saying like, oh, I don't want you to go back because I'm worried she's still gonna be busy what she is because she has to like
Mhm.
recertify or whatever it is to become a doctor again. But I also think he kind of misses that family. He misses that.
Yeah.
So
That
it's like, yeah.
that family.
And
Yeah.
it was nice to see her best friend practice medicine as something that was not about her. She had her own
Yes.
patient. That was nice. And it was nice
Opening
not to
that
see,
up a little bit more.
nice not to see that little hating girl. But that Richard, that new chief that's hiding that he fucked up, that man's pissing me off.
Yes. Yeah, he's so sneaky with it too, telling oh girl, let me know if there's any more issues or
Yeah.
anything of that nature. I'm like, oh God, he is
Oh
so
God.
plotting.
He's plotting. So that was another great episode. The
Mhm.
Pit has been renewed for season two.
Ah, we
And yeah,
know, yay!
love the Pit. And oh girl, I already knew when she went in that bathroom and started crying. I was like, oh, she's having a miscarriage.
Yep,
And
yep,
it's
yep.
so real that it kind of took me aback where she pulled her underwear down and they showed every like the blood and all that. And I was like, oh damn, this show is real.
They are definitely going there because even like when the cardiology team like
Mhm.
came in and just like how naked he was, and then I was like, oh my God, when I've had surgery, I look like that.
Oh yeah, when they put him on ECMO or something, they did
Yeah.
yeah, it's like they cut away and they cut back to him. He was naked. I was like, oh wait, whoa, what did I miss?
Yeah, what is
Whoa.
happening here?
Yeah.
Like tubes in the legs and wiping down the
Yeah.
whole, but that team was like quick with it. It felt like a freaking army. Like, mm.
It's so weird. So weird how they have to go through all that first before they can bring in the thing that they know is going to save you, probably because it costs so much
Yeah.
money. And it's like, what?
Yep.
I think Whitaker even asked, why don't we just do this from the job? Why do we go through all that other stuff?
Like, what was the point of that? Please let me
Yeah.
know.
He didn't need a new
Like,
pair of scrubs. He made it the girl that I can't stand, Santos, the pedophile father. Oh, can we say the P word? I'm so scared to say it
ooh.
now because Kendrick is always bleeping it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pedo.
yeah.
Yeah, pedo.
Yeah, she went and
Just
she
say A minor.
yeah, the A minor guy. Uh, she went into his room and gave him that scary ass speech and made sure the security guard was just standing outside the room and he didn't even know why. And I thought that was
Yep.
really great.
Yeah, that was that. I thought that was like really smart of her to do and
Mhm.
just like different. Part of me was like, I hope he don't say nothing either. But I was like, nah, he's a little bit too scared right now and he wants to live. So he's not gonna say like anything. But I did think it was really good. When she approached the young girl, I was just like,
See, I thought that she overstepped and the mom was wrong. But then
mm-hmm,
when he started blinking, and I was like, oh no, he really does touch her or whatever he
mm-hmm.
does, nasty. I was like, oh
Yeah, disgusting.
yeah, disgusting, disgusting.
It's such a hard topic to broach with her, so, like with anyone who's
Mhm.
experienced something of that nature. And then for you to not know them on top of that, I was just like, I knew she wasn't going to say anything. Like if it did, because I mean, at first you didn't know, like, is mom being hyper, active, which is it's needed though. She has a teenage daughter. You want to
Yeah.
be careful, make sure that nothing happens. But then too, it's just like you really didn't know what was going to be, did he or did he not type thing. So
Did you notice who the
I
mom was?
didn't. She looked familiar, but I
That
couldn't
was
remember.
Jen from One Life to Live.
That
Her-
was Jen? Jen
Yes,
Rappaport?
Jen Rappaport from One Life to Live. I noticed right away.
Oh,
What's
oh,
Jen?
snap. Now I'm like, I need to go back. Now I'm like, I need to go back and pay attention. Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
that was Jen from One Life to
Wow. I'm sorry, like wow. I just
Live.
yeah, that just I couldn't believe I didn't even really notice her. So
There's a lot of soap fans because or soap stars, not soap fans, because what's his name from Days was on Matlock. He had a little
Oh
yeah.
yes. I
Yes.
know my Billy Flynn, Chad,
Yes, Billy Flynn.
Chad Demira, he
Chad.
plays Chad Demira. Billy Flynn was on the Matlock, it means we love that show. It's
Yes.
literally amazing. His eyes are usually so profound. I
Mhm.
couldn't really like see them in that episode like that.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe they are not too close up on his face,
Mhm.
and that's the issue. Okay, going back to my girl Olympia and I think Elijah. What do you
Mhm.
think is going on there?
She clearly wants him back, and
No, none of
I
girl.
he has moved on. And if I was him, I honestly wouldn't want to be with her because I'm like, you wishy washy. You was with
Yeah,
me, you want Julian, now you want me. What you gonna want Julian next week? Like, gotta be
exactly.
honest, Olympia girl, you're wishy washy. Just get somebody that's outside the firm, please,
Yeah, true. It's
please.
easy for her because they're right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
What episode just aired? Because I almost said something. And I was like, I don't think that aired yet.
It was the one,
Shay and
with
Sarah got
Shay.
together.
She goes
Yes.
to Atlanta.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where we
Okay. Okay. Okay.
are.
Good. Okay. Yeah. That would have been.
But
I
how are they
edited that
always
out.
one? Why how are they always one step ahead? I'm just
Yes.
like, what the?
But when she went and she met him, I said, "That's the husband." I was like,
Yeah,
"That." They are always one step. fucking ahead. I love
And
it.
we never find out to the end.
Never find out to
Okay.
the end. And everything she does, like, and I feel bad because Sarah is right. Like, and she did that. She had to take that away from her to cover her ass for getting caught snooping in his desk. And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, like you're breaking. Maddie is kind of the villain. I like she's doing
Yeah,
it for
she
a good
is.
reason, but she's breaking friendships up. She's getting in
Yep.
people's heads. And I mean, Shay is kind of right that she's hiding something, and it's illegal. It is illegal, and she's banking on the fact that they won't send an 80-year-old to jail. But it's like, you're girl.
Yeah, like you're still doing something you had no business doing. It's such a like a thin thin road that she's like crossing a thin line that you would say too, because yeah, now she's building up her own enemies. So now she has to make
Mhm.
sure, like doubly make sure that her tracks are covered. Because Shay always we always knew Shay was kind of looking at her like, girl, I don't know about you. She was
Yeah.
always looking at her like that. When she did what she did to Sarah, now you're actually building more people to go against you. So now you really do have to be careful. And Sarah looked like she wasn't trying to let nothing go. So
No, it's like you're gaslighting everybody, and it's not right. Like all you really had to do, and obviously that means we won't have a show, but you just hire a
mhm.
PI to investigate. There's
True. And they got
notes
it's not
in
like they don't
there.
have the money.
Yeah, you had the
Yeah,
money.
they
Yeah,
super
it's just
rich.
weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird situation because I want her to find out what happened to her daughter, but then
Hmm.
like you have to think about long term of the show, sustainability of the show. When it comes out, what's going to happen? She's not going to work there anymore. Is
Yeah.
Olympia going to start her own practice and she's going to
Are
bring
they
them
still
with her?
gonna be
Are they
friends?
still
Like
going to be
that's what I want.
friends?
I don't
Like
want them to be I don't want them not to be friends no more.
it takes a lot for Black women to befriend white women, and then I'm just being honest in the workplace. And then they build a friendship, and then you're an older white lady growing up in the South. So we know you have these preconceived ideas. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm really opening up to you about my personal life, about my marriage, even though, it's to a white guy. I'm married to a white guy too. But it's still hard sometimes to trust
Hmm.
white
Hmm.
women in the workplace, especially in a job like that where you're trying to get a promotion. And it's
And
like gaslighting
it
the hell out of her.
it don't it definitely don't help after November 6th. I'm just gonna say.
We just being honest. We keeping it real on the Real Chatter podcast. I'm not trying to bring race into everything, but that's
No,
part
definitely
of the
not.
show. That's part of the show.
Yeah.
I've pointed out
It's also
multiple times that
it's
she's white.
exactly like she's white, also her age. They've
Yes.
brung up that too, just about and she's also said that she's able to get away with a lot of different stuff just
Yeah.
because of her age. Nobody thinks that this older white lady has any malicious agendas on
Yeah.
their hands. So I mean, that's why sis is just skating through, and she better be careful because Sarah and Shay they trying their hardest to be on it, but her being old and white and a woman is definitely working in her favor.
Yep. And everybody on her team is a person of color.
Mm. Oh snap! That is so
Yeah.
damn right.
And she's getting over on all these people of color.
Yeah.
Sarah, Billy, they're all
Yes,
Olympia.
I'm sitting here like I'm like that meme like
She's
from The
manipulating
Wire.
all people of color. Yeah. So like,
Yes. Wow. Yeah, because she doesn't work with Julian like that. She doesn't work
no,
with Senior like that.
no.
Yeah.
And even the lady in the Rutgers room is black. So it's like everyone
Yes.
that she's lying to is a person of
Yes.
color. I love Maddie. I love the show, but it's like this underlining tone that you have to take.
Mm-hmm.
Like when this shit blows up, like it's gonna look crazy
Ooh.
on her. They might bring that up, like, girl, you racist. Like it's just it's crazy.
It is gonna look so crazy. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see it. Oh, also congratulations to Kathy Bates because she won that. I think it was a
She
Critics' Choice
she did
Award.
win. She did win a Critics' Choice Award, and I think her speech was cute. And she's like, was she
She
70
looks stunned.
or something? Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I mean, she has an
Mm.
Oscar already, so she's probably like, "What? They're not gonna give me anything." Like,
Yeah, like the show just came out, blah blah blah
yeah,
blah blah blah, and she won. But I do feel like it's a very good show. I know we say
yeah,
that all the time, but it is actually a very good show. And
it,
we love to have some good shows on. I'm telling y'all.
it is. I wish y'all, if we could, I've tried before. I actually got to reach back out to them to get. I was in talks, but they're busy at the time. they were really busy filming. Billy and Sarah try to get interview with them or somebody on the show,
Mhm.
but now especially with it, it's very popular, so
Yeah, of course it
to get them
is.
on, yeah. Um, so I'm trying to think what else. We're running low on time. Those are the main shows that yeah, like I am
Mm.
like I don't miss an episode. Is Matlock, Pitt, and Doc. And
Yes.
I'm
Oh my
currently
goodness.
hold on. I'm like I have my list all the time. I know because you don't watch Ghosts, but I love Ghosts this past week. I thought that was funny.
I do watch Ghosts. I
Oh, wait,
just
you
don't
do?
watch it. Yeah, I just don't. My thing with Ghosts is like I try to wait 2 episodes so I can watch 2 episodes back to back.
Well, this one was Jay's Restaurant. You saw that?
And then didn't his father put money into it?
Okay, so
Was
no,
it?
we're ahead. Like it opens.
Oh, I feel
Yeah,
like last week they were just talking about putting money into like what?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. They
You have
just
to
were
watch
talking
it.
about putting money.
Yeah,
I
it's
okay.
this whole thing with Flower, and I gave her Performer of the Week because it was really funny, but it was also kind of like sweet when her coming to like a realization of the cult and everything. So, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, then I did.
And then
Okay,
in a
yeah.
couple episodes ahead, we're finally going to see, which I watched because they said the episode, so I won't say too much, but they have already said it, and they spoiled at Comic-Con. But we're going to see why he hates Hamilton. It's so funny. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. Why Isaac and Hamilton have this freaking beef and why he cannot stand Alexander Hamilton.
Actually, I could tell that that's probably going to be an amazing episode, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be so fucking funny. Like,
I like when
what?
I met them, I fangirl out so hard because I love Isaac and Miss Brandon is
Flower?
got to play him. Higgins too. I love him, and I think he has the best comedic timing. Like the faces he makes,
Oh, yeah.
and then like him and Alberta have this thing where she's always calling him out for like kind of being like back in the day with slaves, and it goes right
Yes.
over his head. Like, he'll never
He does
understand.
not get it.
He doesn't get it. It is so funny. Because she'll be like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was so hard for white landowners back then. He's like, you understand. I know, you don't understand.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my
I
mouth?
know.
Like,
Right? Are you gonna go see we'll wrap up TV. Are you gonna go see Captain America? I want to support
yes, but I don't know when.
I support him wholeheartedly. I've met him in person. He was great. But it was during a con
Oh, Anthony
Anthony
Mackie.
Mackie. Like he's notoriously known, like, do not bother him if he's out, he's not gonna take a picture, like leave him alone. But when
Mhm.
he's being paid to be there, he's very nice.
He'll do it. Oh, he
He'll do
just
it.
like us when we work. I work
Mhm.
from nine
Nine
to
to five.
five.
Exactly. And, so I do want to support, but it takes a lot for me now to get out to the movie theaters. And so I'm probably gonna wait for it to be on Disney Plus. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like,
Whoever I'm dating, so if he wants to go, then like we'll probably go because I
yeah.
ain't paying.
Okay. And this had nothing to do with like reviews or anything like that. It's just Marvel for me hasn't been hitting like the first like
Ooh,
phase we've been like with the original. So it's like, and I'm
yeah.
kind of almost got superhero burnout. It's been so much
Oh
content. Yeah,
no.
so it's like I just wait for it to show up. But
I'm
that's
waiting
it.
for X-97 to come. That was good.
That was great.
I couldn't believe I was so engrossed in a cartoon. But I know that we
Right.
gotta head on out, but yeah.
Yes, we love X-Men. Wait for them to join SCU. But thank y'all so much for another episode. We're gonna catch y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.